Hi, welcome back to Black Country Blitz PC Gaming, and I'm going for more Euro trucks here on this Tuesday morning in the Black Country. Right, so without further ado, time to go and pick another job. We're stuck down here in Italy, so I'm going to have a look where it's going to send me next. Game I kicked. Yep. So a couple of seconds for the old game to load. Right, we're in there now. I'm taking honey, and it's a 22-hour trip in game. Loading up. Might have a bit of rain, it might have a bit of thunder. Oh, that day like that. Back in game. Funny. Crash my truck and all. Can't show. Sorted itself out. Now, for some reason, that's decided to bounce me on top of a. As you can see, that's how the game's loaded me up. No fault of my own, I've done nothing. So how can I get out of that? So what I'm going to have to do, I have to call in this, do the damage, do the towing, tow myself to get out of it. And all I've done is started the stream, so Christ knows what's gone on there, but hey, that's the game for you. So next thing, to repair the truck. Come on, that service. Repair my truck. I've lost the job because so basically we need to go and find me a job now. And my truck's all done and dusted. Hopefully we're still in Italy. For anybody new to the stream, I use TrackIR for doing head movements, as you see here now. Whoa, hope if I turn the right way. Oh, very, very good. Right, I'm hitting all sorts. So what I'm going to do first is go back in, repair my truck a bit more. And that van's probably going to be behind me, so I'm going to turn around on the island. Rather turning and clattering the back of that again, I'm going to turn around the island because there's nothing worse than doing a stream and you've damaged your truck, and a bit further down the road it is say your truck's malfunctioning. So go around the island. We're back to being repaired, and I know nothing will be happening to the truck. Right. These gates again. Probably might not be a lot of damage, but damage is damage. And anybody that knows who plays this game will know. Again, chassis, cabin was in a damaged engine. They like we couldn't not afford it. Hopefully, no problems now. Right, let's crack in. Get that right. Away we go. Everything should be good to go now. Go and pick up another job. I have no idea why I've got a dashboard light on. It'll disappear, as I was saying. Tracking for the game. It's sort of like having VR without having the VR experience. Find out where we're going. We got a job here. Find out where my job's sent. Right, we'll pull in here. What's happening? Find out where he's going. He's turning in there, so I can turn and then turn into here. See what jobs I got available. I am using my own trailer. I'm going to theirs. Doing the welder truck. Welder truck. Just back. Back to that one. Wait. I'm also running natural looks, which gives better textures for the sky, greenery, roads, I think. Using a different weather mod. Not sure on which one I'm using, but I am using Natural Looks' own weather. I have got my weather mod enabled. Hopefully it shouldn't rain too much in the stream, but it's there. Kick in. Gotta get out of here without hitting anything. I done a stream earlier on with my good friend Bobster. The Bobster. Let's get his right. Get his title right.
Never mind.
Fellow YouTuber. Check him out. Alright, he's our Bobster.
Turn right.
We've done a few streams. Of course, it is just gone 20 to 1 in the morning here in the UK. If anybody's joining me now, why is that car hit me?
To turn right.
Oh, I don't know. But I'm full of beans, I'm very tired, so I thought, you know,
Turn
carry on
right,
streaming.
And then turn left.
Now you might hear the sound of police cars due to the fact that I've got a mod on that does emergency vehicles. Still working in 136. About.
Turn
But we have had a little slight update in 136 for Euro. So thinking it might not have worked, but it has.
To turn right.
And it still bleeps. So different cities, different towns, you get the different sounds of different police, ambulance and
right.
fire service. You do tend to hear more of the police than the other vehicles, but they do sound, but it ain't repetitive. It ain't all the while, as you all hear. Then at certain times might be a crash on the road or something, and then you'll hear the sound of the emergency services in road. Did they say a massive long job?
Take the first exit.
We need to find a petrol station soon. Up on the old diesel. Alright for a little bit. Fill up from the last stream I've just finished.
Exit
Was
now.
a half decent one. Driving a 12-speed Scania S as my truck. Dear, excuse me. It's now some of these barriers, if you ain't familiar, we don't have to pay. You just slow down and go through them. Others, we have to come to a total stop and pay for them before you get the Euro sign. Now also on this I've got a modded map called the EAA, which is a map of Brazil, which is absolutely huge. Some of theirs you can just drive the way through. Again, it is a modified map, and for free. It's a good map, I like it. I might take a job the next time and do a little drive around the EAA side of this rather than using SCS's own DLCs. We'll see. As it's late here, just coming up at 1 o'clock in the morning here in the UK, but I be tired, so I keep on streaming until I feel tired, and at the moment it feels like I could stream all night. So if you're up with me, enjoy the stream. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Then you won't miss none of my live streams. Sometimes do little combos with friends. I'm live and direct in Discord. I got a Discord channel as well. Welcome to come and join that. Discord is Black Country Blitz. There's one thing here, I'm looking now for a petrol station on the sat nav. I can never find a petrol station when I need one. Now, in the game we've got emergency diesel. It was added in, I think, 1.35 version of the game. But again, that don't give us much diesel when travelling. So, best to find a petrol station,
Keep right.
fill up. Hopefully I'll be finding one soon. Because I know on the stream you can't see it, but I'm using a new app which I was introduced to by a good friend of mine, which is called TrackIR, and basically it's mainly for when we play multiplayer in this game, but it can be used in single player as I'm using at the moment. And basically it just tells me where I'm heading to, where I'm heading from, how much euros I'm going to make. That's the police sounds, as you'll hear. Basically it's just telling me all the information I need to know about my truck, what I'm driving, how much diesel I'm using. Anything is, it's done in kilometres an hour rather than miles per hour. I'll still work in miles per hour, so I could change that. Again, unfortunately, OBS, what I'm using to stream on, doesn't pick it up as it's overlaying above my game. So I could even show you what it's like. I don't know what I'm getting in that lane for. I don't need to, because it's 2 lanes. I'll get back in this left side of this 3-lane, was 3-lane highway. It's just coming up for... Whoa, where's he doing inside of me here? The police car, actually. I had to watch. Keep your eyes on your mirrors. Just like the real thing. And after as many hours as I've been playing today, or should I say streaming, I've streamed 12 hours non-stop of Euro trucks. My good friend Bob's has been with me all the way. So has my good friend Keith. Also Dominic, another one. Fellow YouTubers have been with me on and off all day. And all I've done is stream games. Now we've got a beautiful setting behind me. I've got a rainbow. You can see that in that mirror. There's a rainbow in that side mirror. That's to do with natural looks. Oh, I've got it in the other one now. Well, I would have done if I hadn't gone through that tunnel. We might get it on the way out. Who knows? We'll see. Now, I have been down this road before because I'm revealing grey. That's the indication to me. Tell me I've never been down here. I've just seen a sign 900 metres away from a petrol pump. Sorry, 900 yards or something. Well, it's got M on it anyway. Here he is, 500 now. So it must be metres. Oh, I don't know. But I know it's A4 any road. Either way. So we'll fill up a diesel. We get it on the road, let's say. The petrol station I have been in as well.
Recomputing.
And I've all gone the wrong way. I've gone in to have a rest. I think. Oh yeah. The diesel pump is round here. All these garages are exactly the same. Any road. Women can fill up this thirsty truck. Kill the engine. And I'm now filling this tank. It owes 1.29 litres of fuel. This Scania truck. Right, that's all up now. Carry on with this journey. Now we probably won't need all this. I'll just spin out the cab. And I'll show you the nice rainbow if I can. Here's a nice rainbow of what setting. I can have to do a better one than that. With buttons. They can wait behind me. We can fly around in this software. And we get the rainbow from over the top now. If I just pull out, I can. That's better. We can go across the top. And if I go down and angle up, see that's underneath the map, so this is a trick you can do with changing the configuration file. You can go above. Nothing new. This is before the inbuilt camera. A lot of people know it already. I'm just going to take a nice screenshot of that. Every day you see a rainbow in this game. Anyway, get back to what we're supposed to be doing, and that's driving. As you can hear, the cars behind me, they're papping their horn. They've got no patience whatsoever in Euro. Any road. Away we go. So if you've got Euro trucks yourself and you think, well, okay, why does Black Country Blitzes look like that? If you've got the PC spec to run natural looks, then that's the kind of views you're going to expect, yeah. It looks really, really nice. Now I'm rocking this on a 50-inch 4K television. I've sent the television to ultra wide, so it gives me a little bit more view. Okay, I get little black bars at top and bottom, but I ain't too worried about that, as when I bought my rig I'm sitting in now, the actual wheelbase of my rig, which is a Fanatec 2.5 wheelbase, actually covered the screen. So by changing my resolution to ultra wide on the telly, has pushed up the dashboard display for me, so I don't have to keep going over the top of my computer to have a look at the dials. Yeah, so it's done better for me, and I'm going a little bit extra wide of view. So it's like having an ultra wide monitor, but it's in a telly. Yeah. Now, the Godfather, that's how I'm going to call him, probably think he'd like that. The guy called Squirrel, and he is the guy that's played this game from day one. And Squirrel reviewed a monitor that I took a fancy to. I think it was made by Samsung. It's a 49-inch ultra wide curved, and Squirrel did a review on it. He was reviewing his 3 monitors to this one. Yeah, and then I went and had a look at the price of the monitor, and it come with £1,000 price tag, and I thought, sorry, that's out my price range. As I would have had to cut back and buy, or wait to buy something else. So I did the second best thing and have a telly. So it serves us 2 things, as what it was bought for, a TV, and also used to game with. Now some might say, oh, but you're only getting crap frame rates, 60 frames a second. Yeah, you're right. But I have never had a monitor that's done any more than 60 frames, so I'm not used to having monitors that
Keep
refresh
right,
rate more than
and then
60.
exit right.
It does what I need, and it led me to purchase something else
Exit
with
right.
the £800 I saved. And it's lovely sitting here, gaming on this. No squinting, no nothing. Just pure pleasure playing Euro, or playing any game for that. But when it comes to Euro, American trucks, Assetto Corsa, Competizione, Project Cars, F1, it's a joy. Beautiful. It's going to kill me when I go back to my 29-inch ultra wide monitor. I only turned on my other PC for about 5 minutes to retrieve something from my photography PC, and I couldn't wait to get back on here because how small that is compared to this bloody big thing. So and it's also good for when I'm editing photos as well, because my Canon RAW files open up to what they should be in their native resolution, near enough on this television. Just the PC is lacking a little bit more of RAM.
Keep right.
That is nothing really. Go and get another 2 8GB sticks of memory and make this then a 32GB one, or even better, max it out with 64. Do what the man from Del Monte says, or the bank manager. As it a moment, this is a AMD Ryzen 9 3900, 12 cores, 24 threads, with a RTX 2080 Ti in it, 2TB M.2 drive. Case, I couldn't tell you what it is. Little LED light. Assure on the board. I think it's an ASUS motherboard. What spec I couldn't tell it off the top of my head, but it does what I need. But it now a month and 2 weeks. Bought from Scan Computers up in Bolton, great company. They built my custom built one for my photography, so again I've used Scan. Again, I always say if somebody does a job good the first time for me, or I purchase something from them, I always go back, and I've had quite a few things off Scan. I rock my games on a 10TB hard drive. Again, purchased from Scan. The rig I'm sitting in, which is Next Level Racing GT style cockpit, purchased from Scan Computers. Television stand, yeah, bought from Scan Computers. The ultra-wide 29-inch monitor, bought from Scan Computers. But I am in no way affiliated to Scan Computers. Just, they did a fine job, so, you know, we credit we them due. And I only found out by chance that they did rigs, as I'd gone to have a look at her PC. This was back in about September, October of last year, and it come up about sim rigs. So the sim rig I was looking for was out of stock, as it got to come from, it was manufactured in Australia, and they hadn't got it in stock. And to be fair, I'm glad they hadn't got it in stock. Plus one, people have complained about the one I was going to buy, where this one, okay, it has got its flaws, but if you're looking for a solid rig, and this is your man. The only trouble is when you come to adding on added extras. Today I've tried to add a single monitor to the frame. I cannot do it. There's nowhere I can put a monitor, connect it to it, so I've got to try and adapt something to put my other monitor above, looking down. But of course I use TrackIR, and that has to have a little tracking thing on the top of the telly. I've also got me one monitor up there as well, sorry, one camera up there. So if I go and put screens, they're only going to be, I've got to make sure I clear the monitor higher than them two items and have it looking down on a 45-degree angle, so I can just sort of look up with my eyes and see it. I think it's still going to be a bit hard having a 50-inch telly to do that. I don't think I'm going to get the angle low enough for me to just look up. With a monitor, you ain't got to look up so much. If I look up now, you can see the top of my cab, yeah? That's for me just to see angle. So I'll probably just stay as I am, where I've got my monitor. I've got it on a little wooden table, nothing special, but it does the job, yeah? As the old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's what I do. Anyway, just started raining. The different weather mod I've got in, everybody uses one. I've seen one by Clip. I use this one. It's got good thunder and lightning. The rain is various strengths of rain. There's fog mixed into it. You can still see through the windows when it is raining, which makes a big difference when you're pulling out of junctions. As you would, the faster you go, the rain clears off your window. Well, this is what this one does. I've had something similar to it. I think it might even be made by the same person. I think it was back in 133 or 134 of Euro trucks. And then the only thing that was wrong with this, the sound of the thunder just ain't loud enough. It needs to be a little tad louder. As the one I had previous, the thunder, you could hear it inside the cab. You struggle to hear the thunder in the cab now. So if whoever makes it would make it a little bit louder, I'd be happy boy. Again, I might not have the sound foils to make it louder. Anyway.
Keep left.
Well, keep left. I'll stay where I am. I was just about to go over in the right. With a few of the traffic mods, the weather mods I've had in the past, you wouldn't be able to see through the windows. The rain covers the windows too much, and of course it don't, like this is how it would in the real world. It slides off your windows. You can still see it raining, but you can still drive. For me, it is a realistic weather mod. and you will have various
Keep right.
strengths of rain. I think it's just started, the thunder's just started. I've seen no lightning yet, but it does light up the game when it does kick in. But I'm just waiting for now. Again, we're in a well lit bit of road, so there's street lights. But when you're out in the, just to make out, it's like the sound of thunder. But when you get into the darker areas of this road, it really lights the game up. I'm hoping we get out to like this little city and we can get into a part where it's more darker. As you can see, we've got street lamps, so it's lighting up the road again. And it's going to get even brighter now because we're going through a toll road, so that's going to be all lit up again. Some kind of barrier there so we can see. There was just a little quick flash there, but can I do through this one? Yeah. And then we'll just slow down to about 20 miles an hour. And that should ping. Oh, don't ping because I've turned off notifications. Right, we're going into a darker stage. Hopefully now you should see the lightning a lot better when it flashes. I hope. There you go. There's the one flash of lightning. We've just had thunder. But like I say, if I stick my head out the cab, I'll try and drive. I'll just get round this corner and I'll try and drive out the cab on a bit of the straight road. And you will hear the thunder a lot more louder than we hear it inside the cab. With the other weather mod I had back in an early version of Euro trucks, it was a lot louder and I enjoyed that better. But again, that's the sound of police cars instead of emergency vehicles. Right, let's try and drive out the cab a bit. I'm hoping fully it will give us some thunder up. I'm out the cab. I think it's actually stopped raining, so I don't think it will give us the thunder anyway. And it's a little bit hard to drive and steer at the same time as I do the... Oh, here we go. You can see how well it lights up the sky. There we go with the sound of the thunder. That's my truck from the front view. They got police cars and all sorts going on there. Anyway, I'll get back to driving normal, because if I do I'll end up crashing. But you can hear the sound of the thunder. It's a lot more louder when you're out the cab than when you're in it. It's there, but it sounds a lot muffled, where the other mod, as I said, sounded a lot more louder. But again, they might change it, who knows. Anyway, before you tell I'm heading up through France, toll road after toll road. What happened? Here we go, we just heard the little bleep. He's took the money off me for the toll. Get me minutes so nobody's coming. These computer generated cars do tend to knock into you. If you've never seen this game before, it's the first time you've seen Euro Trucks. This can be played on multiplayer on a thing called Truckers MP, where you play against all people across the world. So whatever country you might go in English, could be anybody from any country. This is played sometimes by at least 55,000 people on servers on Truckers MP. That's just online. Never mind people that don't play it online. Yeah. And this is played by all age groups. Young, old, female, male, children, dads, moms, all sorts of ages. Euro Trucks is, and American. Yeah. I wouldn't class it as a game, but it's a simulator of being a lorry driver and having your own haulage company. Yeah, start off with no trucks, no garages, no drivers, and as you build up the game, you build up your garage. Start off driving for other people. When you earn enough money, you buy your first garage, and of course you buy your first truck. And of course, the more money you make by doing jobs, eventually you get enough money to employ other people, which they then do jobs for you and earn you money, and so on and so on. And you drive all around Europe. What's available at the moment, there's, I ain't sure off the top of my head, but I think there's about at least 7 or 8 DLCs that you can buy via Steam for this game, plus different kind of trailer packs, accessories, and this is just for Euro. You've also got American Trucks Simulator as well, made by SCS Software, same company, same kind of game, but it's only based on America. So again, I do stream both of them, but Euro, there's more to do. I mean, you've got to stop for islands, traffic lights, roundabouts, toll roads. There's less to do. So basically, it's more driving. Where in like Euro, I could cross over water on a ferry or a boat. Again, when you go from England to Dover, sorry, from Dover to Calais, you're using the Euro tunnel. You don't get none of that in America. There's only one port where you cross water, and that's right at the top of the map in America. And I've seen a couple of new roundabouts. But as for stopping, the only thing they have to do stops you driving is weigh bridges. So weigh your wagon. So you might be driving down the road and you'll see, pull in, your truck needs to be weighed. Anytime you really stop. Again, you do have trucks with 18 gears, so that's a bit of difference. If you've got a gear stick, you'll be up and down your gear stick forever. You know, but it's a good game, still game. It's a newer game than this. Euro Truck Simulator 2 come out first. So again, this has been around, I think, since about 2013. Could be even earlier than that. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. And then come American Truck, so it's a bit more newer. Again, great game. I enjoy the both, but I do tend to do more Euro than American. Now, me personally, I love driving through the night in the game. One, getting to see cars for miles. But again, you do miss the scenery. So, it's a bit of half and half. If you like to see scenery, then, you know, we have to wait till it goes light again. But for me, I like to see, especially when you go down, especially if I was an American, how all America's all lit up, like with all the fancy colours, LED, you know, like billboards and stuff like that. You go through some of the cities in America and they look absolutely brilliant more by night than they do by day. By day they just look normal buildings, and then you drive through them at night. I mean, example, driving through Vegas at the night time looks absolutely fantastic. Other cities are roughly the same with the how them lit up. Same here in Euro. You know, you can see your towns coming into view from miles away. Not so much at the moment with it raining, thundering. But if we're coming close to a city, you'll see it. The lights start to get bigger and bigger and bigger as we get closer and closer. Again, we're probably just doing up and down motorways at the moment. We am heading towards France. That's where my destination is. Or you can hear French sirens from the police. Again, no idea where this police car is. Oh, this computer generated cars, I hate them. I just stopped. Oh. Now, like any other vehicle, they would let you pull out. Not these computer generated vehicles, they don't do that. Because computer traffic will wait till there's no cars coming at all before they'll pull away. Again, sometimes it gets stuck in a traffic jam for, I don't know, as long as it takes, basically. Oh, I can't tear my window wipers off because the rain has now stopped, I think. We might have the odd flash of thunder. Sorry, lightning. And I've set that because you can set various speeds or set certain degrees of how much rain's going to be. When it's going to turn on is random, but at least you can turn it down. Some people like to see it, some don't like to see it, so you know, I try to please everybody here on the channel. But I have done streams where it's rained constantly from 1 minute to starting the stream to the end. Again, that's no fault of my own, it's just the way the game works. So, also, if you want to put them on, you can modify this game and put weather mods on which give you snow. I did previous streams all over Christmas with the snow, so you know, you want to check out what this game looks like in snow, to check out some of my previous videos. Them all in the folder which would be under ETS2 online in YouTube. As with me streaming, if I do, it's called the EAA map, and I'm only doing EAA jobs, I will only put them in an EAA folder. Yeah, this is just normal Euro trucks in YouTube. I go into EAA side, and if I was, it'd only be one job just to show what EAA looks like, but I still would put this in the Euro folder. So there's previous videos I've shot on my other computer before I had what I'm sitting in now. So again, and there's also the games, a few racing games, a few shoot me ups. Again, if there's something that takes me fancy with PC games, I've got a few new games that have never been done on this channel. Not brand new game, well, brand new games to the channel. Not so good, not the new, as in just come out titles I've never streamed. Again, having quite a selection of games. Some of the games, if you get to play them, I got a few of the Battlefield games as well I want to start streaming soon. I might even purchase Battlefield 5, I think it is, or the last one that come out by what starts out at probably £50 game, over time they just bring out another version, don't they, or another title of the series, like the Call of Duties, and your Grand Theft Autos, stuff like that. So I might treat myself to that one, as I've done all the other Battlefield titles. This newer version, I've never done it. So since I've had the upgrade on the PC, I know it'll take it. So I might have a look on Steam, see what it's about, if I can buy it, and give that a whirl. Gives us a little break from the driving games. Again, there's another one where we're driving, delivering cargo. I've got a game which we race trucks, called FIA Truck Racing. Again, I've never played it that much on here, only a few times. I've also got one which is banger racing as well, which is called Wreckfest. Really enjoy the game. Again, certain things I call use. I use what's called a vibrating cushion, which I'll sit on. I don't think at the moment it's working. But sometimes when it is working, you'll hear it vibrate. I think I turned it on, to be fair. So when I pull over, I'm going to have a look at my settings. Basically what it does, it mimics my wheels or tyres on a truck or a car, whichever game I'm driving. So basically it's something else that vibrates, as well as the force feedback on the wheel. So it just makes certain things feel absolutely brilliant. Whoa! What I'm going to do is I'm just going to come out of my game, back to my desktop. Look. Oh, what? No wonder I'm feeling no vibrations. I haven't even turned the bugger on. Got it. Might hear that on camera. Might not. On what you on the mic. Right now, my truck will vibrate. I'm going. And so get out of going reverse. Oh. Still I still jerking. That's not good. Right, something ain't working right, so let me just put this right. Nothing worse than not working. Telling me it was working. Right, let's try again. Look at me. Oh, yeah. Two. Lost it. Check. Right, it's working now because I feel it vibrate. Back in. Yep, now I'm feeling my vibration.
Finding a new route.
And I've gone the wrong way. But nothing to worry about. It's only around the corner. I can see where we've got to go. The dashboard. Wait for that car to stick. Get over.
Go straight on.
Now why that car just turned in front of me? It says I was going on. This is the trouble. Now this mod not be working properly due to the fact we've had an update, yeah? This is what happens.
Keep
Mods
left,
tend not
and
to
then
work
turn left.
when we have updates. Now I was clearly going across, no indication.
Turn
not,
left.
and it just decides to turn. Not good. And that's nothing to do with me bad driving. Not even driving stupid. Not even driving fast. That's to do with the mod. But it will be like that in a minute when I change the mod. Any road. Let's get trailer delivered. I mean, you'll watch something in a minute. It's ain't gonna happen now. But if they were still there, they would stop and let me through. Someone stopped just before in the railway. I'd just carry on the lights. You wouldn't stop. Yeah, you wouldn't stop for a lorry. You'd just carry on, and the lorry would wait till there was a gap. But not in here.
Turn left.
Anyway, we're here now. I shouldn't have damaged the trailer much, but I have damaged my truck.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Gonna ask me about parking it. So for quick get on another job, I ain't gonna park it. That takes time. Again, I'm late. Or that could be damage. Yeah, it's a damage penalty. So again, not that I really need the money in the game, but you know, if you're gonna play the game, you play it properly. And damage free. Right, we're in France. So let's right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drive down to this little island here. These little islands are absolutely brilliant for detail. I hadn't even clocked these islands. Never mind drive down them. Now there's all these little places. I think my mate Keith took me from here. It was either here, Naples. Would have been. I think he took me on this island the other night. I'm 100% sure. But I'm taking a double trailer. I'd like to go where I'm going, but not take a double trailer, and I can change it. So, you know what? I've got to take the double trailer, but it's going to be a 26-hour trip. Again, well, that ferry, it's 353 mile on land, and then I've got 300 odd mile journey on ferry. So what I'll do, I'll take the job, go and repair my truck. The front's had a good smashing with that car, just at the traffic lights. So it's caused me no problems. I'll get everything fixed before I go and start the journey. Now the truck's only here, but it does say I've got to start the journey right away. So I'll go out of here. That truck will stay where it is. It ain't going nowhere. I've accepted the job. So I'm going to come out of here. He's got to stop now, that car has. I should have indicated, but me bad. I'll indicate now.
I'll find a new route.
Now he's trying to find me a route.
Turn left.
I'm only going here. Fix the truck, and then drive back to that yard. Get it all done.
Reroute.
But I'll overshoot the settings. Try that again. Right, repair the truck. There we go. Engine damage 3, transmission, chassis, cabin 2%. Those seem a lot, but the farther you travel, like anything else, wear and tear. So if I've got a clean truck to start with, we ain't too bad for wear and tear then. Right, let's go and pick the load up now. And let's go and show you this beautiful little island, which I hadn't seen before. Right, let's pass me woman. Right, nothing coming.
Turn left. Turn right, and then turn right.
Now that's TrackIR, and I've got it set up. If I go forward,
Turn right.
it brings things closer to me so I can see out my windows. Right, here's my truck. Let's go and get these trailers on.
Your destination. Your route guidance
This Blue and
is now
Martin.
finished.
But it's again a double trailer. Hey, bestest of... Oh, he's only got to crash it, but I'll have to do. I'll be going back to repair. Got to do my brakes. My brakes ain't stopping me in time. And again, that's all down to settings in the actual game. I might actually do them now. I'm going to do that once too often. Gameplay or buttons? Gameplay, let me try with the gameplay first. We'd have done my brakes yet. Brakes intensity. Again, anything I slag this game off, this interface needs updating. SCS software, am you listening? Do something about this. I could do with numbers 1, 200 or 1, 25, 50, 7500. This is outdated. Sliders need shit. Sorry boys. Great game, great graphics, great everything else. Interface, this shit needs updating. And a description on what your shit does as well. That'd be a fucking bonus. That's putting it nicely. Road. I don't know. Right, intensity. Now that I don't know if that's going to be too much. Stop me instantly, which I don't want to happen. Be going flying out the cab. But for this game, you don't know until I press my brakes now. So if they right, I've got to go back in, fart about with them. That'll do. At least I won't be hitting no more walls. Anyway, let's get off. Take this double trailer. For a spin. It's going to be hard because I don't like the look of that back trailer. Sure. Give this a wide berth out of here. Yeah, and then brakes and stopping me near enough. As good as.
Turn left.
Gotta make sure I get out of this place. Don't hit the wall. Oh shit. I can go up the gutters. I'm bothered about that. I'll wait for this big wagon. Now he might stop there. Okay. That one called me a liar. Normally they do stop and let you through. Not this time. But sod you, mate. I'm bailing you out. Again, I'm gonna make sure that back one's following me.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Now in game, it's going to take me 1 day, 26 hours and 26 minutes to deliver this trailer. Yep. Or trailers. So, it's a fairly long distance. Again, some of the distance is covered by a ferry. Some may. Again, wide berth jobby. Get that second one round so I don't hit no road. Don't go up the pavement. I'm alright for diesel at the moment. And I'm checking used plastics. 15 tonne of used plastic. That's what I'm transporting at the moment. I do believe, I think it's going up for R5 of the night time. So again, it's going to be going dark. We might even have a bit more rain because them skies look a bit dark. So we never know. And I hope we don't have many narrow roads. It's bad enough doing it with one trailer. When you're mauling two, you've got to drive a little bit more sensible. And if anybody that does follow my channel will already know that the stable of your truck and my suspension stiffness turned off. So if it was a racing car game where you had assist to help you better your car, they're all turned off in Euro and in American trucks. So basically I can't drive fast, otherwise I'm going to tip the truck up and the trailer. So I have to drive as if it was a real truck. Yeah, now I've watched a video, no, not a video, actually, oh, look at this car coming up the side of me then. See the indicators on, and he's still piss balls down the side of it. I watched, it was on one of the UK review channels, and it's called Train Truckers. Yeah, where this company, and he transports old-fashioned trains, or trains in general. And to see one of these drivers, he was driving that slow. Yeah, it was virtually crawling, but you know, it was realistic. So, you know, as I watch people who play truckers MP, who do like 80-90 mile an hour in a truck with a trailer on, and then virtually tipping it on two wheels. I mean, I can do that tipping on two wheels at 30 mile an hour. Yeah, how they get away with it and don't cross. But again, if they've moved the slider where mine's at the left, if they've moved it to the right, they can do that. Yeah, that ain't trucking. Yeah, they ain't treating this as what it's supposed to be, a simulator. Again, it is a PC game, and yeah, I must agree it is a PC game, but it's a simulator. Supposed to simulate being haulage. So you don't drive this as if you am racing it. Yeah, it's a race. Supposed to get from A to B in one piece without crashing. Again, most of my crashes, sometimes it's done through me either going a little bit fast or I took the bend, but 9 times out of 10 it could be computer generated cars that made me crash, as you just seen earlier on going through them traffic lights. I was doing nothing wrong, the car just decided, oh that's it, I'll just turn in front of him. No fault of my own. Again, I know folks, yeah, I know I'm going on, it is a PC game, but I'm just trying to knock out a few facts, yeah. Now this is supposed to be a 56 mile road. There's no way, with 2 trailers on, bobbling about like they am, that I can do 56, yeah? Just because it says I've got to do 56, don't mean I'm going to do it, yeah? I'm going to try and keep to about that speed, because of course you've got to keep to the speed of the road. But I ain't got to sit there and do 56, just to, you know. I like to take my time, nice and steady, and enjoy the drive. Yes, this game is the most relaxing kind of game you can ever play. Yeah, I think that's why I've played it so much today. I've already done 12 hours of playing it today. The Christ knows how many hours extra now I'm doing. But again, no good lying in bed looking at the ceiling trying to go to sleep. If I ain't tired, I don't force myself to go. And I've got nothing to do tomorrow. No work till Wednesday, so I can afford to stay up. If I'd got work in the morning, I'd be well abed. Right. Now the old saying is, all work and no play. Well, no, it's a different thing with me. No work and loads of play. Or as my case, loads of streaming. Road. Doing a 50. Again, when I come to bends, especially now with the 2 trucks on, I'm slowing down. Again, the cushion and the force feedback from the wheel lets me know just how much I can turn at speed. As soon as I feel something, you know, vibrating a little too much, or under the cushion I'm sitting on vibrates, I think that's it. Time to slap the anchors on a bit, slow down, or come down my gears again. I'm hitting 54 mile an hour now. Still got 3 mile, you know, miles per hour to do. Again, I know at 10th gear I could go over 56, but I don't want to really. But it is a world of trucks jobs. So I can only my maximum speed, even though I've got 12 gears in this Scania, I can only do 56 mile an hour. That's all. Again, I don't want to be doing no more than 56, because I'll be losing the trailer. I can see him already bobbling about just by turning the steering wheel. And again, the force feedback, the twitchiness that you see of the steering wheel on the stream is the force feedback I'm feeling in my hand now, holding the wheel with 2 hands. Yeah, there's a little bit of resistance. Again, I never felt this much resistance when I was using the Logitech. That is the difference when you upgrade to a more dearer wheel. Again, you're paying for it basically, but it does feel a lot more responsive with force feedback than the Logitech ever did. But saying that, I mean, I've said it before on streams, if I hadn't have had a Logitech, I wouldn't have been doing what I'm doing today. So, you know, the Logitech did its purpose. I've still got my Logitech, it's over there. Out of action at the moment because I got it set up. Now I have said I'm going to do a comparison with my 2 headsets, one being the TrackIR and one being Tobii eye tracking. Somebody commented on one of my streams about Tobii eye tracking and says that SCS software have upgraded the integration of Tobii eye tracking into the software now. Again, I ain't going to deny it. I did slag off SCS software when they integrated it in, because after paying 150 quid for a tracking bar and then being told when bringing it into the game and doing a cut down version of the software into their game, to put it bluntly, I was a little bit pissed off. Yeah. And when I bought the telly what I've got now, it meant that the Tobii eye tracking was obsolete on this, couldn't use it anyway, so I had to go and spend another 200 quid and get in another tracking system, which can be basically, oh, that car's going to hit me, see, it just caused me damage instead of slowing down. I said this tracking system can be used on any size telly, any size monitor. Just means you have to wear it where Tobii eye tracking you do. That's the diff. But for me, anybody that's got a Tobii eye tracking will know, or anybody that's got TrackIR definitely will know, TrackIR is a lot more stable, a lot more better. There's no jittering and wiggling about on the screen. If I keep my head still, then that's all you see is my head movement. You don't see my eye movement, yeah? Where with the Tobii bar, you're bloody all over the place. Controls are simple, as you will see when I do a comparison of the both. No matter how much integrating Tobii eye tracking into this game, it's never going to be as stable as TrackIR. But at the time, I couldn't get a TrackIR bar headset in the UK. There's only one major distribution. When you click on TrackIR's website looking for a supplier in the UK, there's only one, unless you buy off Amazon or eBay and import it either from America or a third party seller. Again, I went directly to the one that supplier in the UK and bought the Pro version, which you get a Pro clip. What I've got on at the moment, that's them 3 little lights to the side of my head, and another one is a little clip which is fixed to an hat. Again, I use the hat when I'm not streaming for my own pleasure, but if I'm streaming how I'm doing now, I have to wear the headphones, of course, because I'll be blasting music or sounds of a truck at 1:45 of the morning. So basically the only people that can hear me is talking. I ain't talking too loud, not to wake up anybody living next door or in the house. But in the daytime, when everybody's doing their own things and whatever, I've probably got my tunes blasting, playing this. I call stream music. Well, not on here anyway. If anybody ever wants to come and watch me stream when I do a Twitch stream, I've got the radio blasting, and of course Twitch just mute the audio after I finish the stream. That's the way I can get away with it. Again, so you got the choice. My links to Twitch are at the top of the YouTube page at the corner. Feel free to add us on the social medias, Twitch, Facebook, and you know, give subscribe on this one. I'm here, there and everywhere, so I don't only just stream to YouTube. I do majority of my streaming to YouTube because of the quality of YouTube. I can stream at 4K res. Again, I know not everybody's got 4K monitors, screens, tellies, but you got the choice to watch it in the highest resolution uploadable possible, which for me is 4K. Yeah. So if you got a telly, you can sit there and watch for this game as I see it, yeah, in its glorious 4K resolution. If you've got a 1080p monitor, or you know, monitor can do 1440, then you know, you can even go down lower than that. Of course, the quality is going to get worse and worse and worse, you know. But I have tried to stream at 1920. And the quality looks absolutely chronic, hence why I don't stream with OBS at 1920. Yeah. If I wanted to do that, I'd have had a 1920 monitor and gamed on that. Then it would have been perfect. But when you're gaming and then you've got to tell OBS to downsample 4K res to 1920. Sorry, folks. I'm a stickler for detail. I am in the real world. I'm doing my photography. You know, buy good cameras and whatever and lenses to put out shit photos. Yeah. And I think I've took the same thing when it comes to gaming. I bought games that look absolutely awesome to play them at the shittest resolution. Again, just bought a brand new computer, $2.5 grand. No way I'm putting more quality out at 1920. Yeah. So I've got a few friends that test my streams. One of them being the Bobstat. My good mate Mark. Again, my good mate Mark is like me. He can watch these in 4K. My good friend Bobstat, he can watch them at 1920. And I'm sure with the lads, if they was that shit, they'd tell me. Well, I know they would. So again, people, you've got options, whichever quality you want to watch more footage in, from the highest, which is 4K, down to I think it's 300p, which again, I don't think people are going to go that low, but you can. The next one is 720, which is half HD. Again, people who watch mobile phones can probably watch it at 7p and it look brilliant. But sometimes I like to watch my own streams. I'll just turn the sound off and just sit in bed, relax, and fall asleep. Not that it makes me fall asleep, but if I'm ready to go to sleep and, you know, something to relax, I'll watch my journey. Yeah. I love watching my streams back. And then I'll get to see what other people sort of see. Or kind of. See if there's anything I can improve to make my streams not look better, but be a little bit better, yeah. Times before I used to be doing all this, it makes people dizzy, as I've been told. Yeah. So it leads me to keep my head still. I do like to have a look out the window. I'm like everybody else in the game. I mean, I've never drove down here, I don't think, so I'm going to have a look over there. What's all this about? I do tend to have a little nose. Again, I think I class this game as it is a driving game. So I'm having a little nose out the window. Sometimes as well, if you do notice that I'll keep going into reverse gear and you hear that bleep bleep, my gear stick's a little bit sensitive, so it thinks I'm going into reverse for some reason. I think I'll put it down to me not pressing down on the clutch hard enough. So it engages the gears as it would in a real vehicle. Either that or the gear stick's broke already. I hope it's me not putting my foot down enough. So I don't fancy buying a new Fanatec gear stick. Again, I have read there's a few problems with them, with the gears, so could be a known thing. But what I've seen on a YouTube video, I'm not willing to take my gear stick apart and even trying to go back first before I start taking things apart. I don't know where we am in the world, but that tower block looks derelict. Yeah. You'll see when I get a bit closer, it's all like rusted. Looks like a rusty technique
Take the second exit.
texture on it. Yeah, we've got to go that way to get to the port. See it now? It's all red, like red and grey. Right, let's get round here because islands.
Now.
Gotta give this a wide berth that way. Bring it so I can get round without hitting that sign. Yeah, done that good. Even if I say so myself. It's a beautiful port. We was here the other night, I think. Again, don't ask me what country I'm in, because I'm
At the roundabout.
really rubbish with geography. Unless I see any signs that one I can read and pronounce. I ain't got a Scooby-Doo, as they say. But where we're going is a lovely part of the world. Even in a game that ain't 1-to-1. They've done a really good job with these little islands, I think. And we got to drive up the one and then drive around it and then so again, I got to take my time.
Get ready to turn right.
Again, the skies look a bit moody. They don't look that good. I don't know why I've got my window wipers on. They can go off. Got to go and get on this big nice ferry. What's in front of us? Again, dead aileron. There's no rush. Yeah, nice and steady. Enjoy the drive. Try and get there without crashing into any more cars, or try not to let any more of the cars crash into me. See, ferry's ready to go. Pull up, I suppose. That's my suspension kicking in. All good. Right, get on that anchor. Right, where we're going. Say, kiddies. Port, whatever. Couldn't even pronounce that. Port Vent. Nah, don't even try. That's where we're going. We're bottom of France. So, it's going to take us, what, 14 hours off this delivery time.
Okay, Let's find a new route.
Yep, finding a new route for we. Right, we're here. So, 5th gear. Truck will go into reverse as per bloody usual. Get that bite right on the old clutch. And we're away. Check see if I've still got my trailers on. Yep. I couldn't see that one trailer then. And I don't think I've been down here before. Or I have. Yep. I think I have. I'll soon tell you. If I see grey roads, that means I've never been down here. I think I've been. But this looks absolutely beautiful. Totally awesome. I mean, imagine doing this for real. Coming off a ferry, middle of the night. Coming up for 10 to 12 in the night, in the game. Not a soul about him in a place where you don't even know. Yep.
Turn right.
I mean, big island over there all lit up. Moon's out. Guys and full of clouds. I got a clue where I am. I would say, Black Country Bloke lost abroad. But look at that, folks, eh? Water. And that water's rippling. Yeah, so you got the sand, the rocks. Go away, getting another game like this. Let's come out of the cabin view. There you go, eh? That's just using the basic camera. I'm actually going to take a picture of that when I can get my angles right. I'll do it that, yeah, we'll do it that way as well. And then we'll jump back in cab. I like taking a few stills, because let the good people on Twitter and SCS software just how much we play their game. I mean, if you think I'm slagging off the company how to make the game, I just want these to make this game the best game out there. And they have the gameplay. It's just they need a few little tweaks to make this the dogs. Yep. That's update. Manual. I mean, I've got a good friend, KTS or KST Logistics, Keith, who's ex-lorry driver, who's going to sort of talk me through the things I sure on. But in the real world, he shouldn't have to do that. The people that make the game should do that. But again, I do appreciate Keith who's willing to take the time out to learn us what I don't know. So I'm a stickler for learning new stuff, and it'll help me understand the different things with trucking. Yep. But if I can't understand them, how am I going to get better? Again, different country now, different siren from emergency vehicles. Again, as we pull away, they just fade into the distance. That's a great mod. And I'm glad it wore a police siren for a change. It was an ambulance. These some little villages. How are we doing for diesel? I'm going to pull in here. Again, I don't know how far it is, but I don't want to be running out of diesel for the sake of it. May as well fill up. Then I know we've got enough diesel. I mean, middle of the night and I'm having a drink, he's delivering his stuff. And I'm really looking forward to later on this year, SCS software, sorry, I always say CSC, but SCS software announced that they was going to update their sounds sometime in 2020. So that'll be good. As they said, their sound pack is a little bit out of date. So that's something else. There's 2 new DLCs to be coming out. One for American and one for Euro. So again, myself and other lovers of this game got something else to look at forward to. As well as all the other modified maps that you can download and add on to this game. Again, they're 100% guarantee them going to work. As when they change the map, when they change the updates, the maps go out the window sometimes. So the good people that make these modified maps have to start all again and modify a map. So that's called dedication in my books. Again, they do a great job. Waiting for Pro Mods now to add the real version of the last DLC that come out, not their version. I want to play the version I've paid for. And when they do that, there's a fellow YouTuber, I've mentioned him quite a lot on here. It's called Wombat, who does combination maps of Euro trucks and American trucks.
At the roundabout.
And he sort of sorts them out and puts them in an order. So myself and others, I'll have to sit there trying to configure them, get them to work. He will do it for us. Not for us personally, something he does on his YouTube channel. And then there's Milan, who does all the up and coming or what's out at the time mods for Euro trucks. Yep. So again, 2 fellow YouTubers that I watch and take stuff off. And again, I pop over as a squirrel. He's uploading in that and floats me about. Again, sometimes does reviews on things either he's bought or he's been sent. So, you know, like that nice Samsung ultra wide monitor that I couldn't afford. Again, I don't need it now, but it would have been nice. Would it have been better than what I'm doing now? Not really, because it all 4K. Just the equivalent of having 3 screens stuck in front of you. And when I'm thinking about buying a rig, I'm really really restricted with space. Right, this mountain's going to be good. 2 trailers around these very tight bends. You know what Russ is going to have to do? Russ is going to have to drive really slow. So I don't lose that last back trailer. Around, but normally, if you get the truck in the right position, then the trailers should follow the truck. Yeah, here they might spin out a bit, so I've got to get out, match that back trailer. And it looks like these bends and roads are going quite some distance now. Again, oops, here's them gone again. Might have the odd car try and overtake me, who knows. Keep looking through my mirrors. I'll be speeding and I don't care who's behind me. Now this speed for my truck down here says 50 mile an hour. I don't care who it is. They are going 50 mile an hour around these bends. Even the chaperons, I'm telling you, you know, bad bend. And then I get signs like that 50 mile an hour. My truck speed. The road signs are for car drivers, yeah. Now, me and Keith was on about this earlier on today. People that play multiplayer, which is Truckers MP, might see that 50 mile speed limit and they think, it's a 50 mile road. It's what's in your sat nav if you've chose it, yeah. In the settings, there's truck speeds. But we want to see truck speeds because I'm driving a truck, not a car. Yeah. No good me looking at the speeds of the road. That's for a car. I need to see what's in that sat nav, or a sat nav I'll put on the window. And then that way I don't exceed speed limit of what I'm seeing or doing. And again, I still wouldn't do 50 mile an hour around here. Might have changed. No, it's still 50. For me, these bends, I'm too tight to be swinging this cabin and truck and trailer around these bends. I'm lucky there ain't nothing coming the other way, so I can go a bit wider over the other side of the road to get round. I don't know why there's no other cars on the road, but these are your average roads. This is what I like now. We're coming up to a really bad bend at the end of this road, so I might struggle. I might catch the wall. I'm trying not to. We'll see when we get round corner. Yeah, and just see, it's just past this petrol station. That goes really tight. It must be a little village or whatever I'm going in. Again, I don't know what I've got behind me. I ain't particularly bothered.
Get ready to turn left.
And I've got, oh, it's a turn. Jeez. So I've really got to get this a wide berth to turn around this corner. I thought I'd got to go right at the end. It's actually 10. So, oh, it ain't that bad. I've had worse. Still could be a bit nasty. Going one way. Got to make sure that that back end of this trailer follows me. And then you get an accident, so I've got to pull over and go on the other side of the road to get past this accident. And he's done what I don't want to do, smash into anything. Kick out back into my lane.
Get ready to turn left.
Again, now this is a turn. I thought this was like a bend. So it's actually a turn rather than... But I'm doubling him.
Turn left.
Like a it's like a U-turn. I'm going back on myself. Now that road's completely shut. They even made that, developed it. I could go down that one because he's closed off. Again, and probably behind me, traffic thinking, oh, instead he'll be up.
Left.
That back trailer swinged out, yep, that's fine. And I thought I'd struggle, to be fair, coming round that bend, but I ain't. Again, slow down a bit. Get round that, I don't want to be mounting the pavement with that back trailer. As long as I keep the cab sort of straight, the rest should follow round. I don't think I've been down this road before, it don't look familiar. Again, I can't see, due to the sat nav, whether I've been down here. It ain't showing me no grey road, but I might be uncovering grey road as I drive. I hit that back trailer. No chance of Mr. Officer having me for speeding, because I'm only doing about maximum 30 mile an hour, if that. And of course having to slow down every time I come to one of these bad bends. I'm looking at the old sat nav. One of these bends I know I can take them at a bit higher speeds, but these really curly bends, I call them, in a minute, there's no way I'm taking them at 30 mile an hour. I don't care if I've got a convoy of 600 cars behind me, they'll wait. Yep. Just trying to keep that last trailer behind me away from the gutter. And we're even coming to an island. This is going to be fun. So, second turning on the island, so basically straight over. Get this position well. Boy, Beth, Jobby. We can get over that way.
Exit now.
Boy, Beth, this way. We can get back that way. I should do that without clipping. And I have. No sides. Job's a good one, as we say. Surprised these computer generated cars, they try to overtake me. For once they've actually... Oh, was it? No, I thought that was headlights then. Sometimes I'm a little bit hard to see their headlights. The headlights in that back trailer reflecting. There'll be a bit of roadworks there. These bendy, windy roads, and looks like I'm going on for quite a bit. I think we're going down the outskirts of this map. Get off this little island. Now we've got to go to another island. This is the first one first. Then we go down to the second one. I'm looking at the map. Now I love a challenge, and it is a challenge for me, taking 2 trailers. Right, here we have some fun now. We've got a bit of other traffic. The morning starts to break in a minute. The morning starts about 4:30, 5 o'clock in game. And I've got to watch I don't hit nothing else now with that back trailer, yeah. He's coming round there slow. I've got to go round slow, otherwise he's going to hit me. Yeah. I've also got to get this a wide berth in a minute to get round here with the other traffic coming the other way. We'll slow them right down, as you'll see. Yep. Hold that right the way down.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Again. I don't say these have got stuck. Why is he stopped in the middle of the road for? Blocked all that roundabout up. So is the other one. This is what I don't like about computer generated cars. Why stopped? Now I've got to wait till he's finished. I can't go around this guy because I've simply got no room. So I'm going to give him a pop. No way I'm squeezing through him and that other trailer. I don't know why they've just stopped. So I'm going to try it. If I hit him a bit, I hit him. But I could be sitting there. Has he crashed into something up here? I don't know why this trailer stopped. Again, just going to go on the outsides of him and hope I've got enough room to swing.
Now.
Well, I could exit now. That's where I'm exiting. So hopefully I might just clatter him a little bit. Yeah, which I have done. And I've got stuck. But there's no reason for him to stop. There's nothing blocking him. Which he's caused that big massive tailback now. That's because that computer generated car decides to stop. Look at the traffic now on the other side of the road. It's massive. And I could have been sat there for hours on end waiting for him to just carry on. There must be a glitch in the traffic mod. Again, so it might be now not compatible with 136. So you know what Rusty's got to have a do? Rusty's got to have a look for a new traffic mod. Now, I've had to damage my trailer, not by much. But again, I ain't going to get a perfect. I ain't bothered though, or an excellent as it is. That ain't down to me. That's for me to not sit there for 3 hours waiting for them to reverse backwards. But of course, the thing with this game is, as soon as you drive, a car comes behind you. They don't keep the distance between me and them, yeah? They move, they get closer. So if it was an error with me, I needed to reverse, I wouldn't be able to reverse because I'm so far up my arse. There's no way for me to reverse. But when I do reverse, I hit them. Yeah, again, it can't make it 100% real. I mean, they've done their best. But where other car drivers would keep their distance, not on Euro. not on American. Even if you use what comes in box standard or box standard traffic, there's hardly any cars on the road. There are enough cars that spawn on the map. Again, and big maps. So, you know.
Take the second exit.
So that's why people have made modified traffic mods. So you get more variation of cars. Sure I don't hit nobody. Just gonna pull out then, I'd have hit that truck full on. Same with that one. These had to slow down now, you know. Missed that hardcore wait 30 seconds.
Exit now.
Now he'd probably hit me again. Going round here if he pulls off the same junction. No, he don't. I'll start cussing computer generated cars. Get that into the game or the simulator. Think, you know, proper road rage. As if I'm real people driving these. Again, they am real people when you play online. These are computer generated driving. Game much different to the real thing in multiplayer. Anyway, we've still got to another port. Cross on a ferry. Again, railway station there. Or railway crossing. And I have been down here before because I've got signs that I'm opening things up. So
at the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Now if this was standard traffic, now why do these stop like that? There's no reason. I'll probably pull away and he'll pull away. Why stop? Go on. Normally when I pop me on, they just carry on then. But they'll just stop instantly. He'll probably do the same. He'll stop. Well, if I put my foot down quick enough, he won't move again. They do give you away, but they do it in a way that could cause you to crash. That's what I don't like with these computer generated. But if I was to go and play this on multiplayer at this time of the morning at 2:15 here in the UK, there'd hardly be anybody on the servers. So I stay where I am basically. At least I've got some thing to stop me driving, you know what I mean? If you drive online when it's quiet, tend to speed and that's not good. At least here I've got to stop for traffic. I've got to keep my eyes out for traffic. I've got to stop yawning my head off, swallowing my screen. But I do tend to go to sleep. I feel tired more when I do online when it's quiet than I do at the moment. I'm looking through my mirrors, I'm making sure I ain't gonna hit no other drivers. Yeah, you don't have to sort of do that when you're online when it's quiet. No traffic. I'm just looking for little blue dots on your sat nav. Now I'm using my mirrors and I've got all that lot to fight against. As we turn right into this other ferry port, I think it is, marina, harbour, whatever you want to call it. When these lights decide to change to green. I mean, some of the traffic mods I've used in the past, the cars will even pull off before even the lights have changed. So straight away that's telling me the mod ain't working that well. Or cars will go through the red lights instead of stopping. Sort of like a I don't care, or there's a delayed action where the computer car's thinking the lights are changing, but actually they are changing. So I've only had them kind of mods on for an hour, in what they've done, and then scrapped them and found another one. I'll give this till the end of the streaming, and then I'm going to go and find me another traffic mod. Some day right with this, or see if this one's been updated, because that's all it might need. A tiny little tweak. Oh yeah, see how they all stop now? No reason for them to stop. The road is clear. The lights are on green. Why is everybody stopping? Unless that's a box junction. Again, could be. That and there's got to stop. There's a little bit of a traffic build-up going into this town. God, I don't like the sounds of that. Not when you got a double big trailer on. The last thing I want is one of these cars stopping and me going at the back of him.
Turn left.
Turn left. Oh, that's it. Thought he meant turn right then, because I wasn't going to be in the wrong lane if I'd got to turn right then. Hey, bag up. Oh, where's my vapour? Have a little vape while I'm waiting for the traffic lights. Can't even have that. The bloody lights change so quick. We got another set of traffic lights? We most certainly have.
Turn left.
So it's another marina. Come harbour. Like we had before. I've got to turn into here now. It'll be fun. Nice, I've got loads to wait. No messing about. Am I going straight to the bottom? There's a boat in front of me. When you drive into these, detail goes into them again. Natural looks is making this look a lot better than it really is. It brings out the contrast in the images, but you would still get the boat, you get everything. It's just defined detail wouldn't look this good with what they call vanilla, in other words box standard of the game. Said earlier, you got the PC to run all these mods and things that make it look beautiful, then this is the look you get. But hey, it makes my driving now better, whether it looks the dog's bollocks or not. Oh shit to drive it at times, so you don't want to worry about what it looks like. Then again, so be it. Right, that's where we're going now. We've gone from here. Nice little ferry drive. We just drove all around that. Oh, we've gone from there. Probably gone from there. We've drove all the way around there. Little jump to where I think we're going either there. Yeah, that's where we're going to. So around this top bit, where we're delivering.
Recomputing.
Always as it says, recomputing. And I never realised these maps existed till the other night, till I took a job from one side of the map and come over and I thought, my god, where's these maps come? Again, I'm only tiny, so probably not even zoomed in on the bigger map to even notice that they was there. But I'm so glad I have.
Turn left.
Right.
Turn left.
The left indicator on. I've definitely got to give this a wide berth to get out of here. Again, gorgeous pull out because there's so much traffic coming. I ain't going to give way for me. I can see, that's the good thing about the head tracking, yeah. I'm looking out the window now, I can see cars for days, there's cars, there's lorries. So I've got to make some kind of attempt to pull out of here, otherwise I'm going to be stuck here for ages. So if I ease myself out, they should brake. I ain't saying them gonna. Like I says, Unless I'm hitting them, these won't stop. So next time I get a good chance of breaking the cars like now, he's got to force to stop now. Has he? Bloody A. So I'm going to wait till I've got another bit of a gap. After this red car, I'm going to pull out, yep, no matter what. So he'll either slow down or he'll hit me. Now the other side has, you see there, they've slowed down to give way. Again, got to make sure that back trailer don't clip none of these existing cars coming out. You know what? I've pissed it, yep, not a problem. I'm out.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Again, these roads, they doing me no favours for our bendy, sharp bends they am. Again, testing my old driving skills.
Exit now.
Bring it back.
Get
Don't want to
ready.
hit
Turn right.
the road.
Turn right.
Again, have a look down the road. Again, some of the roads are already closed off, so you know there's nothing going to come. But that don't say there ain't going to be traffic, because even though our car drive up there, the computer generated cars can come out of it and drive into it. Just means our car, or any of us like who play the game, not with them little barrier things across. I mean, at a later stage, these roads will be opened up by SCS software when they make more maps. They'll just join what's closed off back open. The road. So far so good. I hit none of them paths. These should be alright because I'm just straight over. Gotta watch these companies or these trailers pulling out on me.
Exit now.
Boy Ben Jobby, and we go again. Gotta make sure to watch that last trailer. Only a tiny little bit.
At the roundabout, take the first.
That's what will cause me the problems. Again, lovely scenery, you know, not
Exit
much here
now.
at the moment, but again, different. That's for sure. Right, where we going? Get back in my left lane. Right lane, should I say? Sorry.
Go straight on.
Getting my fifth gear. My brakes are a little bit more stoppy. Stop on a... Again, not on the 2PP, so I don't want that. You don't stop instantly in a truck. You gradually increase your speed. Oh... Right in my chair. My horse is beginning to hurt. But I would be, I'll be playing today. I'm due a coffee. And back trailer, looking good. And even though this last job ain't been a very long delivery, it's been an awkward one with the bends, twisty roads, slowing down, having to drive more careful than one of the jobs I've took on today. I mean, the ones I've done today have been long journeys across the maps. Now this should be good because I've got to go up and round. Oh dear. Alright, let's see how we get on now. Bad enough going up with one
Keep right.
truck on.
And then exit right.
The old bills up my arse, probably. Where they coming from? Sounds like he's above me. So let's go get as close as I can to this. Again, keeping my eye on that back trailer. Swing it out, swing it in. Filling the wheel about. I go around this corner. Kept that back trailer in the white lines, as you can see through the mirror. Everything's hunky-dory. Again, out of danger. Quick look at the mirror. Good job I did, because I'd have hit that trailer. I need to pull out. He ain't gonna let me, even though I've got my friggin' indicator on. Here we go. He's got no choice behind that blue wagon. Again, I can put my foot down a little bit. It's a 50-mile road again. Fairly straight, so I can make up a little bit of distance or a little bit of time. Any traffic lights? No, but I've got a nice island I've got to slow down for. Come down my gears. In the old fifth, I can pull away.
At the roundabout,
Easy in
take
fifth.
the second exit.
I watch him beside of me here in this blue car. He was in my blind spot then. Just about clocked him.
Exit now.
Nothing else. What we got here? Another island. Again, I'm revealing grey map. As you can see, I get to this island, the map will, in the sat nav will go yellow.
Roundabout. Take the second exit.
We should bloody do. I think so. Oh, I have been down it. Yep, there you go. It's gone yellow. I never been down here, so you've seen
Exit
the
now.
first time as well as me here on the stream. Again, traffic lights.
Go straight on.
Again, driving a bit slow because, as I said, never drove through here. I don't know what to expect. Different countries, different road layouts. Sometimes these road layouts do confuse. I mean, there's a tram line I've just gone across. There could have been a tram coming. You do get them. You have to stop for trams. Again, the detail. These little buildings. Go pissballing through these little towns. You must slow down. And it's what makes the game so good. They say an added on map. This is what's in the game when you buy the certain DLCs. Looks absolutely awesome. Again, what's coming out here? It looks like dust. I don't know what it is until we drive across it. Something was coming out of here just. Could it been that truck going up there then, kicking up dust? I think it was. Again, gotta go down a gear. No, not get out of fifth. I ain't got the power to get up there then. Again, growing stuff in one field and barren sort of just stuff there. And then you look that side and planted trees. Crops and whatever. Again, more bad bends for me to slow down. Points for now overtaking. So whoever's behind me's got to be stuck behind me till we get to Double Road. Again, I'm swinging it hard a bit. Got to get back over now. He's coming. At least I get the trail around. I will be hitting him behind. You can climb to this side so that back bit down with that car. Oh dear, two trailers. Have they broke down and they're stuck or what? They've both got their hazards on, so they've had a crash. So what's happening here with these now? Now they ain't. Them chain and left. They ain't crashed. I'm just waiting for the traffic to bugger off. I'm glad that I overtake them. Or try to. I'm both trying to turn left. Because the game's spawning in too many cars, too many trucks, they caught in. And they will not give way for them for love of the money, so. Christ knows how long I'm going to be here now. I'll do what they did to me. That me on. They do it to me. Now they give way for that then, that yellow car. They still do take the advantage. Oh, it's going to be a long time. I'm stuck now. I could drive up the side of the road, I could go up that side. I've got to wait for these. Take the hint and drive forward. Go on, computer generated, hurry up. Stop spawning in traffic in this direction. Or at least get my hint. Here's flashing my eye beam at ya. Get pulling out. They will do that. It is the trucks kicking up the dirt. Look when they turn. Why are they just pulling out on themselves? Gonna be here for bloody forever and a day. Waiting for this game to stop spawning in vehicles. Hopefully that truck will go now. There's nothing after that white one. Come on. Don't spawn another truck for God's sake. Thank God for that. Quick. Go, go, go. Oh, don't say the orange one's going to stop now. Go on. Carry on turning. Otherwise I'll be here for another 3 days. But that's a good thing. That's realistic, yeah? You would get that in real world. You would be waiting for other vehicles to turn. Okay. A real one would have pulled out a little bit, made the other cars stop, but these no. But when it comes to realism, I like that. You know, eventually they're gonna turn. Just finding when. Any road. Back down this windy, bendy road. Trying not to hit the sides of this. Again, it is a bit. What I expect now, the flashy things coming on to tell me I ain't too far away from our destination. Just see it, well you can't see it now because it's just gone off the sat nav. But it is at the top, right, and he's trying to pull out, look you know. There's only 15 ton of what lorry coming at you. It's alright mate, you'll pull out. Make me brake. Now I've both got to slow down because he's done a wide berth with that lorry. I've got a wide berth with this one getting round, so I don't hit none of these trucks and coming cars round the bend. He's gone wide bend. I don't want to hit none of these signs. I'm coming major close with that back trailer. Very, very close. I'm papping your own. Jobs are good. We live to tell the tale again, as they say. You can see in the sat nav how much bendy roads we've just travelled down. We still ain't there yet. We've still got more of this bendy, windy road to travel down. Again, another thing I love, where you go up and down hills. Love that. Glad it ain't all on the flat. So 1 minute you could be driving there and then all of a sudden go down a dip. And then up an hill. I love it. Again, keeping the back trailer in view. Because I have done trailers like this before and I've clipped the cars that are coming towards me. I've clipped the back trailer. Again, it damages your goods. Again, no speed involved at all. I ain't even doing the 31 miler now that it's requested. Nice and steady. Taking my time round these bends. Jobs are good, and as they say. Ooh. A bit different, eh? Going on up an hill. I did say I like going up hills, but hey, this is a proper job, eh? Again, got plenty diesel, so I don't need to go and fill up. Two parked cars, so I have to make allowances for them. Luckily there was nothing coming our way, so I could swing out a bit. And a few people pulling off the old services or the petrol
At
station.
the roundabout, take the first exit.
Into that, love. Oh, am I gonna hit that sign?
Exit now.
No, but I thought I might have hit that sign then. No, cleared the footpath. Now the only thing I could do in trailers like this is park them. Cannot. No matter how much I try, and I don't want to be stood here or sat here for 2 hours trying to park a trailer when I can just park it and get on another job delivering somewhere else, yeah. So I warn you now. I'm good, but not that good yet. I've got to ask a friend of mine how they would park a trailer like this with 2 trailers on the back. Because I've tried in the past and I've failed them miserably. And it's out for the need of trying. But when you start to get one trailer to move, because that other back trailer, that second trailer is on a different axle,
Get ready to turn
that
right.
moves the opposite way to where you're moving. So I don't sort of know, yeah.
Turn right.
I get it from a lorry driver. How would they approach a wagon like that? Or a truck like that with 2 trailers? Then I've got a chance of doing it. I mean, one, you can just barely see that in your mirror. Caravan, I don't want to hit the side of you. Oh, no, they clip him. No, I'm not doing ever so well. I thought I would hit some of these cars going down here, to be fair. But aye, touch wood. We're only, what, minutes away from where the trailer's got to be delivered to. Again, still not easy.
At the
Islands,
roundabout, take the first exit.
bendy roads, as you can see on the sat nav. It's there right in front of you. Still got some little bendy bad roads to get to our final
Exit
destination.
now.
I want him to pull out. Please don't pull out. Oh, I should have gone up there, so we've got to do a complete double. Go round the island again. I missed the turning. Don't pull out of me, Mr. Car. That's where we were going. I missed the turning. Concentrating that much. I've made him slow down and all. The white van man, I might actually hit him. Oh yeah, lucky. Yeah, I've gone on the pavement, which prevented me hitting the truck. But yeah, again, you ain't supposed to go on pavement because you get out for that in the real world. I've mounted the pavement. Don't happen. Could have killed somebody walking on the pavement. My job is to keep on the road, not pavements. Right. And just see for yourself how bad these roads are. These are your standard motorways. But how realistic is this? With the sign either. Let the sign out.
Get ready to turn right.
Gosh, mate, can I get any more order?
Turn right.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's odd, it's just challenging with the bends. I'll be glad to stop. I'm gonna stop the stream after this. I'm gonna go and make us a drink. Yeah, I feel very drink. Oh dear. stretching like a good one. I don't even know how long I've been streaming, but I've probably been doing it a couple of hours. Matter of fact, I know, because it was 1 o'clock when I streamed. It's now nearly 2:45 in the morning here in the UK. Right. This Sandy, he should stop to give me
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
the bend.
Exit now.
It's just your standard easy roads, I tell you.
Turn left.
Turning left at these traffic lights somewhere. Right. That ain't too bad.
Get ready to turn right.
Now, why couldn't it been there where I put my trailer? Now, it has to be on the other side of this
Turn
big long
right.
bendy road. Nothing coming. Now, why is he stopped in the middle of the road for? Come on. Nothing there. Right, be careful now, there's a railway crossing. Don't want them barriers coming down and hitting me, they have done in the past.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Little bit of the path. Again, stay at the back
Get
of the
ready
trailer, so
to
that's
turn
more
left.
concern. Right, we're here now.
Turn left.
Do we not? Well, that.
Get ready to turn right.
And I really wished I could actually reverse these trailers. I would try if I could, but I could. There's no way I would put that in here. So what I'm gonna do is when I pull in, and I've got to get a bit of a wide berth to get in.
Your route guidance is now finished.
And I'm gonna do what I did before and just leave it. Oh, okay, and sorry, I'm in a hurry, which I am, because I drink. Anyway, how we got on? Excellent, I'm pleased with that. Considering I hit a few things hit me and I hit a few. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that journey and the stream. They say in the Black Country. Got all of it. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like button, so you don't miss none of my others. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Got all of it.